Star Force, good night. 370 damage. Released as part of a special box set, Deoxys VSTAR has a little bit of sauce to it, and I thought we would try it out with the Shadow Rider Calyrex deck. So if you've got the Shadow Rider Calyrex League Battle deck in particular, why not sauce it up with some Deoxys VSTAR? I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about Deoxys VSTAR within the context of the Shadow Rider deck. Deoxys VSTAR is a 2-prize attacker. It's got 270 HP, 2 retreat, and it's got the attack Psychic Javelin. For 2 Psychic and a colorless, does 190 damage, and this attack also does 60 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon V. Now, in a world where there is mana fee, I would not rely on the 100 or the extra 60 to the bench, though it's very nice when it does hit. 190 damage is okay. With a choice belt, you can hit 220, which is enough if you're going first on your second turn. Throw a choice belt on there, knock out most Pokemon V. But what I really like about this card is the VSTAR power Star Force, where this does 60 damage for each energy attached to both active Pokemon. There are a lot of times where you're setting up Deoxys, getting that 3 energy on there with Shadow Rider. I should talk about that. You can get energy on there with Shadow Rider and Underworld Door, or Cresselia going second, or Zacian going first. Lots of ways to get to 3 energy on your second turn. And your opponent, let's say you're playing like Arceus or something, they throw the double turbo on, they throw the second energy on, so they've got 3 total. All of a sudden, Deoxys can come in there and just hit for 300 damage clean. And this is something that does come up from time to time. It's not that hard to set up. And you throw a choice belt on there, you're hitting for 330, and you're one-hit KOing almost every VMAX in the game too. So it is not out of the realm of possibility to cause massive damage with this Star Force, either early in the game or late in the game, after you've attached a whole bunch of energy with Shadow Rider. And even for decks that have, like, if you just need more energy because your opponent's deck doesn't have, or opponent's active Pokemon doesn't have a lot of energy, you can use Shadow Rider in the mid to late game to put on the extra energy you need for the massive one-hit KO. And so as like an attacker, either in the early game or the late game, that Star Force power makes it really interesting in the Shadow Rider deck. Of course, with Shadow Rider, we're running 4/4 to get that Underworld Door ability. You attach an energy to one of your Psychic Pokemon on the bench, draw 2 cards. But in order to get that extra attachment early, we've got Cresselia on first turn going second. You use Crescent Glow to attach 3 energies to the bench. Or Zacian, if you're going first, you attach energy to your active and then use Roar of the Sword to attach a second energy. And then we've also got the 1/1 Espeon line to shut off stuff like Sableye, stop stuff like Giratina Star Requiem. Really handy card to have right now. We've also got Pumpkaboo, of course, to get rid of that path to the peak. Radiant Gardevoir, so your deck takes less damage from Pokemon V. And 1 Crobat just to help draw more cards. In terms of support cards, I like having Energy Retrieval, just so you can grab energy from the discard pile so you can reattach it with Shadow Rider and draw more cards. 3 Evo Incense, 4 Fog Crystal, which lets you get Psychic Energy and Psychic Pokemon. 1 Heavy Ball, just to grab anything trapped in the prizes in terms of basic Pokemon. 1 Ordinary Rod, 3 Quick Ball, 2 Switches. You're going to need to pivot here and there, so 2 Switches in a balloon. 2 Training Courts, so you do have continuous access to energy from your discard pile. 1 Adventurer's Discovery. It's not the best card in the world, but it does work pretty well in the Shadow Rider deck, especially when you're trying to get out multiple Vs at the start of the game or multiple VMAXs. And it's really great for that. I personally like having 3 Boss's Orders. It seems like a lot of meta decks are cutting it down to 2. I personally like 3. Having that extra gust is really handy, especially with Deoxys, where you're trying to get that one-hit KO, or you can get that one-hit KO on a Crobat with something to still take 2 prizes, even if you don't have a choice belt on the Deoxys. 3 Marnie, 2 Professor's Research, 1 Balloon, 2 choice belts for that extra damage, especially for Deoxys's Psychic Javelin attacks. So you're hitting for 220 on a Pokemon V, and 12 energy. All right, let's go and see how this deck works. Oof. Not an ideal starting hand. We do have some outs to Pokemon here, and hopefully we can just ditch the Espeon. I would have liked to have shown the Espeon, and it's probably not too... they're not going to run Sableye, right? Right? There's no... Okay, what do we have? We have the Zacian. We have at least all the Pokemon. We have 3 Fog Crystals. Our hand looks fine. Our hand looks fine. So we will grab the Zacian. Let's go see what we have in the prizes. I should have checked that first. We do get Gardevoir. That's great. And I will go and grab... Let's grab a Crobat here and draw some more cards. And then we can decide if we go into... I think I still want to go into Deoxys if we can pull a Deoxys. Okay. Yes, we're going into Deoxys first. And we're going to hold on to the Choice Belt just in case they have Lost Vacuum. I don't want to lose the Choice Belt right this second. All right, they're going to go and put down... Let's see if they have the means of getting... They probably do, right? Like, the Goodra decks run a billion switch cards, and they don't care. They've got energy, and they're going to put Greninja down and draw some more stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're going to strap up already? Damn, dressed for the occasion. I think they got dressed too early. We're like 1 energy and an evolution card away from smacking this Goodra out of the game. I don't know if that was the right play. Oh, they're going to boss up. What are they going to boss up? Okay, yeah, Gardevoir. And that's why I shouldn't have played the balloon. Now it's a little harder. But... Marnieing them does give them... Oh, no. Okay. That's a little unfortunate. I will Roar of the Sword into Shadow Ride. That was a really heads-up play. I could have gone into the Gardevoir, but it would just be a waste. So now we have to pray that we can get... Oh, that's the other thing, right? One of the other surprise things is that Deoxys can one-hit KO Goodra even... Can one-hit KO Goodra even if they do their Rolling Iron. It has the potential to do that in this deck. If you load up enough energy onto the Deoxys, if that has 3, this has 3, this does 360 damage before the Choice Belt. 270, 89. And you can add even more energy onto this, and then it's dead. So definitely protect the Deoxys in this. That is our goal. I actually would like to get a second... No, we should play into the Shadow Riders, yeah. And they will go into a Comfy. They're behind on their Comfy stuff. Hey, welcome back. Yeah, this would be a really good game to win if we got... If we could get the... If we can get like an Evo Incense and just destroy that Goodra, that would be incredible. I don't know if we're going to get it, though. Okay, that's fine. Oh! Hold on. Wait. Do we get... I can destroy this Goodra right now. I would love to smash this one. Okay. This is the play. We're going to play it a little conservative here. We're going to knock out this Goodra and soften this one up. And... we're going to take our 2 prizes. And And we will Javelin that one and now force them to do some stuff. $240. And we're a V-Star power away. They're going to Melanie, so they'll probably attack here for 200, and then let's see if they fully heal. Even if they fully heal, we still might be able to obliterate this thing. And they're going to heal. Okay, can we do it? Can we do it? Oh, man. Dare Self, they're going to go Rolling Iron, but check this out, right? I'm going all in on this attack right here. Check this out. We do get the Shadow Rider. Ah, we don't get any more energy. That's unfortunate. But Star Force, good night. 370 damage. 3, 2. They still can hit this with the Cramorant, and that's going to be sad. But they're in a really bad spot at this point. Down 4 prizes. How do they respond? They will get the 110. Oh, no. Okay, they're going to want to do some other stuff here. That's fine. 6. Yeah, they want to at least get Mirage Gate going, I would imagine. And I don't know how we play this. Like, we're going to lose this. Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah, they're making a last-ditch effort here, going all in on the Greninja, and they will snipe this and then soften probably the Shadow Rider up, and that's fine. I don't hate that play for them because we... I can't one-hit KO... Oh, okay. I was going to say, I can't one-hit KO this Greninja unless I get an extra energy, and they just made it easier for me to one-hit KO this Greninja. So we should be fine for the rest of this match. Deoxys VSTAR. What a hunk. Oh. Y'all are seeing this too, right? Y'all are seeing this too. I'm saying this card... Oh, they're saving the snipe for later. Interesting. Okay. I still don't think it's going to be enough, but... Actually, you know what? I might want to gust up the... How many boss do we have? We still have one other boss besides this. So, let's go Underworld Door onto this Calyrex. And let's put another Shadow Rider down. And I'm actually gonna gust up the Greninja because I know I can knock the Cramorant out no problem at this point. So let's go and hit the Greninja for 130, just enough. Just enough. And that should be game. Please tell me that's game. Do we have any other Shadow Riders in the... We must have all the other ones just buried in the back here. Hit me for 110. Do what you must. Yep. Even Goodra with the Rolling Iron just got railed. Oh, and they're going to Fantina. Okay. 120 less damage from Pokemon V, and they will escape rope here into probably the Cram. So they are going to hang on like a little longer. I mean, max respect to that. And I actually don't know if I can KO here. Let's go and Underworld Door to this. If I put the other Deoxys down, we would have been able to do it. But here we cannot. Okay, we'll Underworld Door to ourselves and see if we can overcome the Fantina. I think we can. I think we can. Man, what an immaculate Shadow Rider play right here. Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there. Is this going to be enough, though? No, it's not. The tank, Cramorant. How many more Fantinas do you got? How many more? Oh, okay. I mean, max respect to them. They have played this to the bitter end. If they somehow come back from this, I'm going to be so mad. There can't be, right? There just can't be. No way. No how. This was a good match, though. This was a good match. Okay, what are they scooping? Oh, okay. What do they even have left? I guess it's just throw Goodra in the active and Fantina and pray. You got 3 more wins? Yeah, we got a bunch more. Okay, yeah, just hit. I think they're going to pop Goodra in the active. No, they're not. We just take the win, and I will play with my food just a little bit here. Do we have... Oh, no. Okay, here we go. Just to make sure. I don't want any more shenanigans here. Here we go. We got all the energy. Look at this Shadow Rider spread. Even without the Deoxys, we would be like, oh, magnifique. 280 damage on the Cramorant. GG's. And there we go. Like, Goodra V-STAR, the absolute nightmare of the format right now. Not many decks have the tools to take out Goodra V-STAR, but Deoxys can. Deoxys V-STAR just says, I don't care about your 200 damage. I don't care about your 80 reduction. I'm just going to wipe everything in my path off of the map. And look, all the other things we can say about Deoxys V-STAR, like, oh, it's only 270 HP. How do you get the Psychic Energy on there with Psychic Javelin? 190 is not enough. If you've got this in the right context, like, Deoxys V-STAR is an actual problem, and I am absolutely smitten with this card. And we've done a lot, right? Like, we've won so many games with Deoxys V-STAR today that I think there's something here. Like, I don't think it's necessary. I still don't think it's got what it takes to go up against the best of the best. But can you surprise other decks with Deoxys V-STAR? Absolutely. Absolutely. Anyhow, GG. I have a V-Union video coming up soon. No one has... I shouldn't... I mean, there's only 4 V-Unions, but I have a V-Union video coming up. It's already, like, uploaded. I just have to post it. I have a V-Union video that no one's done yet. I have a couple of videos that no one's done yet that are in the can. I'm excited to share them. They are of the rogue tier variety, but they're a lot of fun. Cowface has seen... Cowface has seen both of those. And then, if anyone's wondering about Deoxys VMAX, I'm hoping to make a video on that. I was trying the other day, and it went really poorly, which is why our ELO has been bad. But I've made some adjustments, and hopefully we have a better time. You're the worst shiny hunter? Are you talking, like, just video games now? Anyone here picking up Scarlet and Violet? Ooh. Huh. Okay. I'm actually going to go Deoxys here. We're going to go Deoxys into Zacian. And the reason we're doing this is that we have the potential to one-hit KO this Giratina. And this is a match where we can actually do Espeon stuff as well. Yeah, maybe not right away because of God of War. Yeah, that's one of the big things is I'm excited for God of War as well. I also need to find time between now and when either of those games comes out first to finish off Mario Rabbids, which we're going to be streaming on Wednesday. I'm going to be starting that on Wednesday. You mean Shiny Snorlax? Oh, yeah, okay. New games will be the first games in a long time you buy and release. Awesome. Espionage. Mario Rabbids is sick. Awesome. I loved the first one, and I cannot wait to play the second. Do you always stream Pokemon? Every Sunday, 9 a.m. I stream, yeah, Pokemon on Sundays. Wednesday is whatever I feel like. And then on the YouTube channel, we have YouTube videos going up pretty much 5 days a week at this point. I have not made the transition to all Pokemon TCG, even though at this point it would probably be better for my, my growth if I was really all about that life. What game mode am I doing? What do you mean? Like right now? This is standard format. Okay, they get 2 in the Lost Zone. Even if I would... Oh, they're going to get 4 in the Lost Zone, and they're going to chip at this Shadow Rider. That's not very nice. I think we have to go... I would like to disrupt their hand, but I think it's more important for us to research and just give us a better chance of getting the cards we need to carry on in this match. Totally about that life. I'm easing into it more. Like, definitely shifting the YouTube channel to primarily Pokemon is definitely, like, trying to... On that front, yes. I think there's reasons for that, too. I have noted... Oh, I don't want to get rid of 2 Shadow Riders right now. I really don't want to get rid of 2 Shadow Riders right now. Okay. I think we have to Marnie. Oh, we do get the Deoxys, and we get the switch. Okay. I think we can afford to Marnie here instead of research. And we get a Gardevoir down. I still don't like our hand too much. We do get the attach on the Shadow Rider, and we can Javelin and also do 60 to the Giratina, which is pretty helpful. Do get the second Deoxys. That's good. How do you use your own deck on Versus? You build a deck in the deck builder, and then you go Versus, and you pick... Okay, I'll show that in a sec. Like, if you're playing theme battles, you have to pick the pre-made decks, and we'll talk about that right after this match. You found it? Okay, cool. If they don't get one of these Giratinas set up, I think it's actually better to boss up one of the Giratinas and one-hit KO it with the Deoxys and go from there. Okay, let's see how they play this, because they probably can Mirage Gate soon. And they might do that, like Mirage Gate Erase, and we'll be in trouble because we were not able to get an Espeon set up in time. And maybe we try and get the Espeon. Let's see. Let's see how they play it. If they don't have an evolution here, they do get the Sableye down. That's a little problematic for us. I really want to knock out this. I think more than anything, it is imperative that we knock out this Giratina. Oh, no, this one. Yeah. And we can take the chip. Psychic Javelin. 1, 2. And we get a Marnie and an Energy. Okay. Hopefully, like, they're still not out of it. The horrifying thing about this deck is that they are still very much in this game. They can erase any of our Pokemon here in one hit or without burning any energy with the Star Requiem. We weren't able to get Espeon set up in time. They still have the Sableye for all of the snipe shots. And yeah, here comes the Giratina V-Star. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They are one away from hitting the Star Requiem, and then they can just erase the Pokemon. Is a Zamazenta good? Which Zamazenta? Is it the Revenge Blast one or the one that blocks VMAXs? And right now, both are not ideal. Uh-oh. Is it the Psychic? Well, yeah, there's two different metal ones, and there's a Psychic one. And they are going to Lost Impact. Oh, they're not going to knock it out. They're not going to knock it out. Let's go. Gardevoir. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. Okay. Okay. That was a massive misplay on our opponent's part. And we are back in the saddle on this. Okay. And you know what? I think we're not even going to bother with Sableye at this point. I don't think we need it. And we're just going to Psychic Javelin for 220. And that should be game. There we go. Best deck in the game. Goodbye. Now, they might do some crazy shenanigans like trapping the Zacian in the active or something, and then they just bomb on us with Sableye over and over again. Nope. Okay. They're just going to take the L, and I will gladly give it to them. GG's! Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. Deoxys hanging on. More importantly, Gardevoir saved our bacon there, being able to hold on and tank through that hit. I think they were one card short on getting Star Requiem. If they weren't, that was a terrible decision to go with Lost Impact, but I think they were one short and still wanted to attack and didn't do the math on Gardevoir taking that down by 20. And I think even then they still would have had a problem, because we would have still taken them out. They would have had like one more turn. Maybe they could have made some stuff happen, but yeah, we were able to drop Lost Box Giratina with a League Battle deck and some Deoxys cards. GG's. Love to see it. Love to see it. But the problem is, like, I feel like we can't use much of the first 2 hours of the stream because we just haven't been playing against competition that would make for good, good material here. I see a Snom. That's generally a bad sign. Not to say that Snom is a bad Pokemon. Okay, Snom into nothing. We like that. And we can go. That gives us some options here. I think we just lean into the Zacian, or not the Zacian, into the... Let's pop a Choice Belt on there. Let's grab some energy. That's why you raged? Yeah, the turn 1 brick is, I think, one of the biggest problems with the Pokemon trading card game. And like the way the game is built right now, it moves so fast, and it's really important that you have a good first turn, or else the entire thing falls apart. And we do get Adventurer's Discovery off the top, and we're actually going to use this to grab a second Shadow Rider, a VMAX, and we prized both our Deoxys? Okay, we're going to grab the Deoxys V anyway. But we prized both of our V-Stars. So thank goodness we did not commit to the Deoxys V-Star here. Now, I still have no energy. And Madra, thank you so much for the sub. Truly appreciated. Luckily, you didn't break anything. Yeah, I think that you just have to hold those L's when it happens. And it's not, I think another thing to note about like those bad turn 1 starts, it happens to everybody. Like you can watch the Pokemon Championships are on right now on the official Pokemon channel. Again, thank you guys for watching me instead of, you know, the best players in the world playing right now. But they'll brick. Those decks brick too. They brick in the championships. It happens. And that's just one of the realities of this game that you have to accept. And I'm not quite sure what our opponent is doing here. But it may not matter because we have a crummy hand right now. Ooh, they have the research, which I would love right now. Having 2 Shadow Riders doesn't mean anything if we can't draw any more cards. Oh, it's a V-Union deck. Oh, no. We don't have any good answers for that. We don't run Manaphy. Are we going to get finessed? Okay. Oh, that would be... How do you get decks? That's an amazing question. I have a video on my YouTube channel on how to get the good cards in the Pokemon trading card game. Now, I can go and... Give me a sec here. I will swing on the Suicune in the active. I know we're not doing a lot of damage. Oh, Dearest Devil, thank you so much for the follow. Or the sub. Appreciated. Okay, we're going to max Geist for what, 140? Or 130. Okay. So how to get good cards in PTCGO? There's a couple of ways of doing it. There are certain cards that you can just like buy the codes for on a place like Potown Store. Again, I don't have a like the Deoxys cards I'm using right now. I bought off of this site, Potown Store. Use the code Potown to save 5%. I don't get any of that kickback. And yeah, otherwise getting cards is grinding the ladder and getting coins, opening the locked packs, and then playing tournaments where you get the unlocked packs, and then you trade those packs to get the specific cards that you want. The fastest way to get cards is to trade packs for cards. And it's expensive. I think the easiest way to do it, if you've got the money, is to buy a whole bunch of packs off a site like Potown and then just trade for the specific cards you want. But it can cost a fortune to do that. So it's a combination of opening packs and then trading for stuff that you really want, buying codes for certain cards when that option is available. Also, yeah, the easiest thing, if you're looking to get a good deck right now, I would look at buying the League Battle decks. The Ice Rider or the Shadow Rider are the best investment you can make, where you just get, here's a good deck right away, go play, have fun, be awesome. I think the one to note is the Ice Rider one is rotating in a couple of months, and you're going to get less mileage out of that, but it is the better deck right now, and will be right up until rotation over the Shadow Rider, even though I like playing the Shadow Rider one a lot. How did we not get any more energy? Where did it go? I mean, we'll still take the KO. We'll still take the KO, but this isn't it. Okay, we get the Deoxys. That's great. There's an energy. Okay. We have to be horrified that they've got 3 out of the 4 pieces in there. You can't spend any more money because you spent your birthday money. That's tough. I think that, unfortunately, I guess PTCG Live will be a little better, but both PTCGO and PTCG Live are really tough if you're not spending money. It's just not really built for free players. You're going to be opening, you're going to grind a ton of packs. They are going to get their Greninja out here, and that's terrible. We have some sauce for that Greninja though, depending on how hard they set up. Okay, so they didn't... Why didn't they set up right now? Okay, fine. Maybe because they don't have the energy for it. And that actually plays to our advantage. We have one hit KO right here on that Greninja, and I hope we get to hit it. Let's go set up all our other stuff first. We got to get home set up. Underworld door. And I will attach. And I could Marnie here, but I know their hand's not great. 30, 60, 90, 120, 80, 90. Yeah, we've got one hit KO here. Okay. And we have boss. Please, for the think of the content, homie. Put down the Greninja. Load it up with energy. Go bomb for 100. Please. Bomb for 100. Just do it. Do it. I can see it now. Just Deoxys VSTAR one-hit KOing this Greninja. It's going to be great. I don't know if we're going to get the opportunity to do that, but I really want to. Dara says, I have some VMAX and V-Stars. You have Vaporeon VMAX and V, if that's any good. It was okay when it first released. It's not really good now. At this point, it is like a worse Samurott. If you like that style of play, I would consider Samurott. And Samurott's pretty cheap to build at this point. Especially, there is a Samurott Bibarel video on my YouTube channel that is on the cheaper end of decks to build. And I think it's really good and no one's playing it. And the world champ had said there was a tournament he couldn't make it to, and he had said that he wanted to play this Samurott deck. I have a video on that on the channel as well. And I think they're both really good decks. I would look at video. Yeah, the best way to get in if you're like, I have no money, I'm just trying to play and have a decent deck, is I would look at budget deck options like a Solrock Lunatone or the Zoroark Arcanine. And yes, come on, bomb on us. Bomb on us, please. Let's go. Do your thing. Do the thing. Please. And how much HP does this have? It's 300. Yeah. Okay. 3 energy. 3 energy. That's all. Just 3 energy. You got it. You got it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get your big play. Go hit my bench for 100 damage. You're going to feel so cool. Yes. Yes. Do it. Do it. You want to do the thing where you just like flood my bench with all of the water and do 100 damage and don't knock out anything. I know you want to do it. I don't think they have the switch card. Do you have... They don't have it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, let's go and like... They don't know that... They don't know what we know. And we might be able to get a choice belt here too. And we'll play for that so we can hit even harder. But... no, we don't get the choice belt. But... We get Deoxys in the active. We boss up the Greninja. And we Star Force for 300 damage. GG. 360, even better. Good night. Whew. And there we go. There it is. Deoxys VSTAR. And look, I will say that the deck we were up against, not ideal. This was a build that did exist like last year, and Greninja is what it is. What's important to showcase here is that even in the late game, we were able to get Deoxys set up to have massive one-hit KO potential, right? Let's not sleep on that. We could have been up against Arc Duraludon. That would have one-hit KO'd that. We could have been up against Eternatus. We could have one-hit KO'd that. Like, there are, thanks to this, because of this Star Force power, you are never fully out of the game with Deoxys, and it's pretty awesome. GG's. And that does it for Deoxys VSTAR in the Shadow Rider engine. Not gonna lie, I had a ton of fun playing this deck, and we got so many good wins with Deoxys VSTAR, absolutely stunning our opponents with damage that they just weren't expecting. And again, I don't necessarily think this is a top tier deck, but I think it's kind of good and is going to catch even meta decks off guard with its damage potential. And I have a gut feeling that price-wise, in terms of buying the codes on PTCGO or anything like that, that it's going to fall. And especially if you've got the Shadow Rider deck and you want something else with it, I think Deoxys VSTAR is a fantastic partner for that. So definitely consider picking that up. But for now, in this video, thank you so much for watching. I gotta head out. And some quick plugs. You can find me on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, all at In Third Person. You can also find me on Twitch, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. And check out the website, inthirdperson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. Later.